And now, for our more dreadful sacrifice.
Welcome, fool. You have come of your own free will to the appointed place. The game's over. Come. It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
Standing in the dark with my innocent hand on my heart. I've changed my plea. I've changed my plea to guilty, because freedom is wasted on me. See how you spoil the game. Outside there is a pain. Emotional air raids exhausted my heart. And it's safer to be inside. So I'm changing my plea, and no one can dissuade me, because freedom is wasted on me. See how you spoil the game. Something I have learned: if there is one thing in life I've observed, it's that everybody's got somebody. Ooh, no, not me. So I've changed my plea to guilty, and reason and freedom is a waste. It's like
Yeah, hi Taurus, thanks for popping by. Yeah, that one there was like bonus track on the. There was two. There was I've Changed My Plea to Guilty Live and think it was maybe There Is a Place in Hell. For Me and My Friends. Can't remember. Or, maybe Cosmic Dancer. Hiya, Sal. Oh, sweet. Yeah. I'm going to have to look it up, actually, and see. Can't remember what it was the 12-inch of. Dressed in Drug. If I put, I've changed my plea. Changed my plea. I'm standing in the dock. Was released as a bonus track on the reissue version of Viva Hate, but you know, he's one of these people, he's reissued the albums and added extra tracks and stuff. Probably better just looking up discography. I'm standing in the dark. You know, he's had more albums than the Smiths, like. Let's see. Singles. It doesn't even tell you what's in there. There we go. Let's see it, and that's for a different album. Oh, I don't know. That one. Skinstorm, Cosmic Dancer, Disappointed. It was good ones. Let's try November, Spawn the Monster. No, it's not on that either. It's Girl Least. Yeah, Smiths only had about 4. Like 4 proper. And some compilation ones. What about Ouija board? Nope. I didn't have that one. Every Day's Like Sunday. No, it's not on that either. I remember getting that one. Sweet and Tender Hooligan was one of the B-sides. I can't figure out what one it was. Did we look at Pregnant? Cosmic Dancer. I like the Kill Uncle album, like, it's alright. Oh well. What is it? What is it? I've changed my plea. Oh, it's My Love Life, it says. Okay. So if I can go back into this Wikipedia thing. My Love Life. I like that song as well. So B-side was I've Changed My Plea to Guilty, and There's a Place, and it is the KROQ version. Yeah, I saw a recent clip of Morrissey gig and he was great, like, but the guitarist wasn't quite the same. It was, I think, I don't know if it was, can't remember what it was, to be honest, but I think it was Shoplifters, and like the solo bit just wasn't the same. It's what Marr did. Now imagine having to copy him, eh? Imagine having to be the guitarist that played Johnny Marr's parts. So I'll need to find another song because I can't keep playing Morrissey in a row, but not even close to Marr. Unite. That's probably one of my all-time fave songs is Shoplifters. It's just got everything. It's got, like, you know, the great guitar solo and lyrics and everything. It was a great period, yeah. Panic and stuff.
Stars are wheeling in the sky. I got the last of my life. Like a sleeping army, I will wait to drum the devils out your dreams and send them all to me. I will lay me down until you say. So you have nothing to face. Close your eyes and wish them all, wish them all, wish them all, wish them all away, and everything will change. Though the last of your defense would crumble at the first test, I will stop it all from happening. Tomorrow you will rise and sing and never want for anything at all. I will bring, I will bring. Now you have nothing to face. Close your eyes and wish them all, wish them all, wish them all, wish them all away,
I'm just trying to find a track there that was on this playlist.
Satan rejected my soul. He knows my kind. He won't be dragged down. He's seen my face around. He knows heaven doesn't seem to be my home. So I must find somewhere else to go. I must find somewhere else to go. So take it please. It's free. You'll never see all the fun in life it's cost me. Satan rejected my soul. As low as he goes, he never quite goes this low. He's seen my face around. He knows heaven doesn't seem to be my home. So I must find somewhere else to go. I must find somewhere else to go. So take it please. It's really sly. Come on, come on, oh, come on, come on, come on. Take it please. It's really sly. It's been a long way down from what I was then to what I'm now. I was up there and baby you were proud. Yeah, it's been a long way down. It's been a slow road back to having nothing again from having that. You were mine, babe, and we were right on track. Yeah, it's been a slow road back. It's been a long way down. I was high, but you were right about how the higher you get on love, the longer it takes to forget and get out of. Yeah, it's been a hard trip night somewhere I'd never known. From living it up, babe, to waking up alone. Yeah, it's been a hard trail home. It's been a long way down. I was high, but you were right about how the longer the dream goes on, the harder the fall will seem when it has gone. Yeah, it's been a long way down. We had everything heaven would allow, from the dizzy heights to the life I'm living now. Yeah, it's been a long way down.
Indeed. Let's try to pause that. What was that next? It was Gene. It's been a long way down. I need to find a few tracks that you like, Sal. I was high, but you were right about how. See, on that last stream, I found some Dalek song. I think it was I Want a Dalek for Christmas. This other one that came up. I'm going to spend my Christmas with a Dalek. Some old Doctor Who album. Anyway, let's just try and play songs just now. I was high, but you were right about how. I prefer just using this Windows Media Player hand. Longer the dream goes on.
They must have put something in the water, 'cause something's not in order, and that's why I'm alone. They said love was my arena, and God, you should have seen her, so why is she not gone? Let me invite you in, look around and feel at home. But let me insist on one thing. Tell me if I'm wrong. They must have put something in the water, 'cause something's not in order. That's why I'm alone. They said love was my arena, and God, you should have seen her, so why is she not gone? It read most desirable, well placed with modern lines. You'd be a mug to lose it. This is the time to buy. I know they put something in the water, 'cause something's not in order, and that's why I'm alone. They said love was my arena. home. It really has everything, but are you happy on your own? I know they put something in the water, 'cause something's not in order, and that's why I'm alone. They said love was my everything. team was late. The cars were sat right at the back. Thought my name was Peter. The time that I was there, I told him it was Bob, but he didn't seem to care. Drawing mustaches and glasses, won the ruling classes. Drawing wheelers on soldiers from Berlin to Damascus. It shouts out loud, I'm more than you, I'm more than you. It shouts out loud, I'm more than you, I'm more than you. Making bombs and chemistry, and catapults and craft. He thought I must be plotting the downfall of his class. He even told the caretaker I didn't want to pass, and he'd agreed to see me cutting across his grass. Would he keep all the marbles he'd taken in that year? Or would we stormtroop the staff room and pinch his cans of beer? It shouts out loud, I'm more than you, I'm more than you. It shouts out loud, I'm more than you, I'm more than you. There's always something there to remind me, something that I should have left behind me. It taps you on the shoulder in a queue. It shouts across the street, I'm more than you. And there is always something there to remind me of you. It shouts out loud, I'm more than you, I'm more than you. It shouts out loud, I'm more than you, I'm more than you. It shouts out loud.
Hi Darlene, welcome. Yeah, that was the opening song from Your Arsenal. From his album Your Arsenal. I like that album. It's like the Batman theme, eh? So I'll try and play one or two other Morrissey ones if the stream allows me, but just not going to play them all in a row or that. I'm walking my dog and friends. Dog and friends, dog but listening. Cool. So, see what I can play. Sure, there was a house. Proclaimers one that I fancied playing. Let me see.
Jesus saves little children in distress. Jesus saves, he saves the sick the penniless. Jesus he saves the dying in their beds. Jesus he saves the drowning, saves the wrecks. Jesus he saves the pure and leaves the rest. Jesus he saves the homeless on the streets. Jesus saves the afflicted, saves the meek. Jesus he saves the hungry, saves the weak. Jesus saves every soul that he can reach. Jesus he saves the useful, leaves the obsolete. Jesus loves the underdog, he does. Jesus loves downtrodden sinners just like us. Jesus loves to hear the sound of pain just because. Well, he can't save you if you ain't one of us. The damned, the blind, the deaf, that never walk again. Jesus gives to the lame, he gives their lips. Jesus gives to the prostitutes their pimps. Jesus gives us the crackheads crying wimps. Jesus gives, he gives the derelicts their drinks. Jesus gives, so he can watch this swamp of people squirm and sink.
Time to keep your appointment with the man.
The brotherhood of man. Jesus craves the bone and gripper of its hands. Jesus craves, he craves the cross, he craves the nails. Jesus craves the pain the mortal feels. Jesus craves all the cruelty that ever made him real.
Promised to us by our Lord Jesus Christ.
Jesus saves every sinner you can see. Jesus saves even amateurs like me. Jesus saves men of evil, men of greed. Jesus saves you from thinking, just believe that Jesus saves. And you come running like a walking to the cliffs of eternity.
Promise to us by our Lord Jesus Christ.
That is good, for believing what you do, we confer upon you a rare gift these days, a martyr's death. You will not only have life eternal, but you will sit with the saints among the elect, Come. It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
No matter what you do, you can't change the fact that I believe in the life eternal as promised to us by our Lord Jesus Christ.
Hiya, I didn't realise I was muted there. You going to bed soon? Hold on, see if you can guess this tune right. Did you get it there? No. You don't get it? Yeah, you must get it from that, surely. Let me check the live streaming. Right, the message has gone away about that. Copyright. Yeah, night night if you're going soon, Sal. It's 4:21 in the UK. Nobody get it? I'll play it a wee bit longer, but once he sings, you'll probably get it. Hold on, I'll put it on the... Well, it tells you on the screen now. I won't put it on the screen just now.
Working on the site from morning till night.
You've got to get it for that, surely. Yeah. You got it.
Working on the site from morning till night. That's living alright. That's living alright. In a pint with the boys, in a bottle of noise. That's living alright. That's living alright. Working all day for a pittance of pay, then blowing home on Saturday night. And you kiss the dames, but you don't ask their names. That's living alright. Working in the sun, drinking schnapps, having fun. That's living alright. That's living alright. Then the night at the town, spread a needle down. That's living alright. That's living alright. Working all day
For a packet of pay, just to send a little back to your wife.
you keep a little here just to keep you in bed. That's living alright. Yeah, you play the game, then it's happy the same. That's living alright. Tell them a lie with a glint in your eye, 'cause tomorrow you'll be back on the site. And you kiss the dames, but you don't ask their names. That's living alright. That's living alright. Every night in the town, spreading it around. That's living alright. Working all day for a packet of pay. I send a little back to the world. Still you keep a little here just to keep you in bed. That's living alright. Yeah, you play the game, then it's happy the same. That's living alright. Tell them a lie with a glint in your eye, 'cause tomorrow you'll be back on the site. And you kiss the dames, but you don't ask their names. That's living alright. Yeah, you play the game, then it's happy the same. That's living alright.
That is living alright. Just to send a little back to the wife. Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. I sit on your face and tell you I love you too. I love to hear you oralize. When I'm between your thighs, you blow me away. Sit on my face and let my lips embrace you. I sit on your face and then I love you truly. Life can be fine if we both 69. If we sit on our faces in all sorts of places and play till we're blown away. Oh, can I play Lorraine? Let's see what that. See, detected copyrighted audio. You cannot die, MacLeod. You're immortal. But why? Why does the sun come up? Or are the stars just pinholes in the curtain of night? Who knows? I cannot swim, you Spanish peacock. I'm not Spanish, I'm Egyptian. You told me you were Spanish. You have the manners of a goat, and you smell like a dung heap. You have no idea whatsoever of your own potential. I cannot swim, you Spanish peacock. You say, what the fuck? And I think it comes up crappy right for these Monty Python ones. It uses the original tune, I don't know. Maybe Crappyright's just being an asshole. What an asshole. Who cares, eh? Let's just carry on. Touched Fire, that's the one I want to find. Oh. Just not on that. Must be on this one. I don't know. Oh, there we go. It must just be called Fire, I think. Getting ready to burn. Oh, sorry. I screwed it up. I was trying to change something on the screen. And I moved something else. It's just... Did you ever get it when the YouTube cursor, it's like magnetic. It follows your... Like... The YouTube song, right? With a position on it, it follows your cursor all over the screen or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, it was coming up with crappy right there for that one. I was trying to play the full song. I ain't mad, I still like your style. It's UK Flat World now. I watched some other one that was based on a Neil Gaiman story or something like that, I think. They did, a movie. It's some girl that was trapped in this other dimension or something, I don't know. We wild turkeys, we get rowdy. Well, I'm getting the crappy right thing keeps coming up. Just now, so it's approaching an hour of the stream is trying to kill it. I actually fancied maybe singing one or two Smiths, I'm not sure. Pink Floyd karaoke too. You know, I wanted to play a Who one earlier and then I thought, okay, I'll just block the stream. Let's see if that hangs still there. It hangs about a while, that message. But I was trying to move the box here on the software and it fucking moved the position of the song on another window. I wasn't even on that window, but... Heads up, your stream may be blocked. So we're just muddling through with the music. Wild turkeys. Kind of was waiting on... I just wanted to play a few songs, but I was waiting on that message going away. Oh well. It's on my ass. The Wanderers is a classic film, eh? The Wanderers. You know what I think we just did? No. I think we just joined the fucking Marines. You realize I ain't 20, I ain't even 18, I ain't 21. Ain't gotta be. You gotta be shitting me. My mother'll die without me. Should have thought of that before you signed up. What'd you just say about my mother? Turkey, you know what I think you just done? You just joined the fucking Marines. I watched that with my son the other day, the Wanderers. Because he always liked the Warriors, and I was like, the Wanderers is just as good. It's a classic. Like, if you had a double bill, eh? Sort of gang movies. We just joined the fucking Marines. You realise I ain't 21. Terror. Terror, the leader. The leader of the Baldies. You know who that is? That's Terror, the leader of the Baldies, man. Don't fuck with the Wongs. They shave their heads so their hair don't get in their eyes when they fight. I didn't say that. I didn't say you looked like a bunch of pricks with ears. I said you looked like a bunch of ears without pricks. Right, let me see if that message is still there. It's gone away now. But Terror. Got an urge. I want to find an old advert on here. Everyone's a fruit and nut cake. Everyone's a fruit and nut cake. Okay, I don't know how many they made. Okay, so. Oh, there's that other thing there. That's me terror.
Of course, it refreshes the parts other beers cannot reach.
Everyone's a fruit and a nutcase. It really is a must for modest dancers. The nuts are so nutritious, the fruit is so fruititious, and connoisseurs of chocolate pronounce it quite delicious. Everyone's a fruit and a nutcase. It contains a special F&N ingredient. For healthy recreation, what a combination. Cadbury's, fruit and nut. Good tune, isn't it?
How many was there? Like, I didn't want one with the Queen on it.
In a crazy world, where people do the oddest things, how refreshing to be a simple...
Of course, it refreshes the parts.
That's the 90s one.
Everyone's a fruit and nutcase. Race full of sun-ripened raisins.
Plump and fruity.
Boy, what a cutie.
Funky, chunky almonds.
They're the secret of my beauty. Everyone's a fruit and nutcase. Maybe it's the tasty Cadbury's chocolate. Give it an ovation. What a combination. Cadbury's fruit and nut.
Yay, fruit and nut. I'm always ready to say fruit and nut cake, but it just says nut.
Dora, Kiara.
Kiora?
It's too orangey for crows. It's just for me and my dog.
I'll be your dog. I'll be your dog. We all adore Kiora.
I swear I didn't. Where is it? Kiora. Oh, it's coming up with Charlie Says. Should we just let it play? No, cancel. I swear I didn't know the Kiora advert was racist when I collected the stickers from Kiora packets. It's just an advert. I didn't know that. Kiora. So I want to play like at least one of the Inspiral songs. We'll see if it'll let us or it'll bring the stream down. Then I'll just have to stop music after that. So every sperm is sacred. Okay, so fire, smoking her clothes, just Wednesday.
Day when I pretended I loved all the things in life we blended. And yes, sometimes my bad rhymes are intended. Forgive my way. I'll write my plea down here and then I'll send it. I'll try to keep this brief, please don't end it on me that is well and truly bended. Forgive my way. Maybe it was my fault all along, 'cause I'm constantly talking in pictures and song. For anyone else this would be the best days of his lifetime, but Not for me, it's just Wednesday or some other day. Forgive my way. I saw a million people dancing to songs you, me and someone else were chanting. I woke in time to hear the front door slamming. Fly away. The message which you left me is still playing. I sit and listen to the words you're saying. I even had to put a brand new tape in my answer machine. Maybe it was my fault all along, 'cause I'm constantly talking in pictures and song. For anyone else this would be the best days of his lifetime, but not for me, it's just Wednesday or some other day.
I was singing along there. I thought it was unmuted, but it doesn't matter. So, came up with a crappy right message, but is it Wednesday? Wednesday, Monday, Saturday. We just joined the fucking Marines. You know what I think we just did? What? We just joined the fucking Marines. You understand, I ain't even 21. Ain't gotta be. You gotta be shitting me. My mother will die without me. Should have thought of that before you joined up. What'd you just say about my mother? 27 guys, all with the last name Wong. All know ninjutsu could kill a man with one punch. You gotta get in a gang. And the streets just aren't safe unless you're in a gang. My mother will die without me. Should have thought of that before you joined up. Yeah. Wanderers. Bunch of little guys. We just joined the fucking Marines. Let me refresh that one now. My mother will die without me. I joined a gang because of that movie. Well, the streets just aren't safe, unless you're in a gang, you know what I mean? I seen it when I was young, but I think I was too young to watch a movie like that, to be honest. Do you ever just watch like trailers, like the sort of, like old movie trailers? Right, see that message is gone now. The Wasp Woman. You see one on this at the end, man. I watched some Universal ones.
A moment ago.
It's classic. There's some one at the end that I think it was a different one I watched, but.
And on
This is
circulars at the
1930s to
concession
1980s.
stand. Dividend tickets will be accepted on all standard box office priced films.
I like the wee
So take a
cartoon one.
circular with you today and start saving dividend tickets tomorrow when you shop. See your next movie completely free.
And now, on with the show.
On with the show.
It started as a day out, a trip that held the promise of fun and pleasure. But for Rick and his friends, the fun ended early when they landed on Grand Island. For those who dare, face a horrifying and bloody new
He's going to get cigarettes.
Attacked by the dead. Threatened by evil. Chased by the unknown. Terrorized by monsters. They cannot escape the fate that awaits them when they become caught in the angry half-world.
What was that?
Dead or alive, they are locked in time forever. Trapped in the Hotel of Horror, they can check out anytime, but they can never leave. What started as a day to remember ended in a bloody new year.
So, that actually looked alright. Actually got better in that trailer. There was a lot going on in that movie, like. There was a lot going on in that movie. But no, I was watching some of the Universal ones and it was some weird, really weird movie. Like, title. Anyway. See, got some Smiths karaoke there. Yep. Dr. Frankenstein's Disco Party. I was wanting to make a cigarette before watch something else, but it doesn't let me play certain songs. What happened to I had my other playlist. Every sperm is sacred. Yeah.
And we've been alive this whole time!
Do you know there's like that Frankie Goes to Hollywood, right? Two Tribes. They've got a fucking 9-minute mix of a song or something. Two Tribes. No, sorry, 15 minutes 18. Hmm. 15 minutes 18, a Two Tribes version. You heard of Killing Kittens? It's an okay film. No, I've not heard of Killing Kittens. Is that a band? What? Bruce Campbell. Kate Middleton. Just opening up a playlist I had, like the normal playlist I had on the YouTube. I seem to shut a window or two accidentally. There we go. Shall we try this Christmas one? I don't know if it'll come. Probably will come up copyright. Just play it anyway. I'm going to spend my Christmas with a Dalek.
I bring you greetings from all Daleks.
I'm gonna spend my Christmas with a Dalek and hug him underneath the mistletoe. And if he's very nice, I'll feed him sugar spice and hang a Christmas stocking from his big left toe. And when we both get up on Christmas morning, I'll kiss him on his chromium-plated head and take him in to say hi to Mum and frighten Daddy out of his bed. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
To you.
I wish to be your friend. Please may I have some more plum pudding and custard.
I'm gonna spend my Christmas with a Dalek, and if I make him happy, he will stay. Just go and twiddle his eye, and then my little Dalek will say, Merry Christmas.
Christmas tree.
Happy Christmas.
Mistletoe.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
To you. Merry Christmas.
I love you.
Happy Christmas.
You love me.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
To you. Merry Christmas.
More plum
Happy
pudding.
Christmas.
More custard.
Merry Christmas.
I bring you greetings from all Daleks.
I'm gonna spend my Christmas with a Dalek and hug him underneath the mistletoe. And if he's very nice, I'll feed him sugar spice and hang a Christmas stocking.
Is that the one we played? I don't fucking know, man. I'm sure there was another one that was similar. Maybe that's it, I don't know. I'm not playing it again, that's for sure.
What's
going on? I don't want to mess about. But what are you doing? Trying to.
don't listen to anyone else. All you gotta do is be yourself. You've got everything inside of you. Have faith in yourself. Your dreams will come true. Just say no, no. Just say no. Just say no, no. Just say no. Just say no, no. Just say no. Just say no, no. Just say no.
So what was it made you do it? You had no need. First a taste, then a craving, then it turned to greed. Calling me your main man, you didn't really understand. After all you did to me, expected me to shake your hand. No,
Don't listen to anyone else. All you gotta do is be yourself. Don't listen to anyone else. All you gotta do is be yourself. You've got everything inside of you. Have faith in yourself. Your dreams will come true. Just say no, no. Just say no. 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 Just say no.
Oh. Which that didn't strike. That didn't incur copyright. You seen that one?
Alright, Scurvies. Listen and listen. It was on the good ship Venus, by Christ you should have seen us. The figurehead was a whore in bed and the master of Edmund Penis. The captain of this lugger, he was a dirty bugger. He wasn't fit to shovel shit from one place to another. Friggin' in the rigging, friggin' in the rigging, friggin' in the rigging, there was fuck for us to do. Captain's name was Morgan, by Christ he had a garden. 10 times a day sweet tunes his play on his fucking organ. The first mate's name was Cooper, by Christ he was a trooper. He jerked and jerked until he worked himself into a stupor. Friggin' in the rigging, friggin' in the rigging, friggin' in the rigging, there was fuck for us to do. Hold on, give it some bollocks.
He's coming up with me. We've got to have another round though.
The captain's wife was Mabel, the fuck she was a navel. The dirty shit's down the tits across the bottom table. The captain had a daughter who fell in deepsea water. Didn't like his crew to build that house and found a sexual quarters.
They're having a great time, man. Great time.
recollection. I have simply no recollection, and I do not remember anything.
He don't recollect that photograph. He don't remember that photograph. He don't remember that photograph ever being taken. He has absolutely no memory. He has no recollection. He has simply no recollection. He does not remember anything.
I never have really partied. I don't drink. I don't think I've ever bought a drink. I don't know where the bar is. I never have really partied. I don't drink. I don't think I've ever bought a drink. I don't know where the bar is.
He never has really partied. He don't drink. He don't think he's ever bought a drink. He don't know where the bar is. He never has really partied. He don't drink. He don't think he's ever bought a drink. He don't know where the bar is.
Sweating that I don't sweat. Well, I didn't sweat at the time. I didn't sweat at the time. There's a slight problem with the sweating. I don't sweat. Well, I didn't sweat at the time. I didn't sweat at the time.
There's a slight problem with the sweating that he don't sweat. Or he didn't sweat at the time. He didn't sweat at the time. There's a slight problem with the sweating. He don't sweat. Or he didn't sweat at the time. He didn't sweat at the time.
Almost impossible for me to sweat.
It was almost impossible for him to sweat.
Pizza Express in Woking.
Mate, you can't be joking!
Pizza Express in Woking.
Is he having a laugh?
Pizza Express in Woking.
Teenage girls he was poking.
Going to Pizza Express in Woking is an unusual thing for me to do.
Shut up, you nonce!
Nonce!
Some very strange and unpleasant activities have been going on. Nonce.
Some very strange and unpleasant activities have been going on.
Nonce! Nonce!
My judgment was probably coloured by my tendency to be too honourable.
His judgment was probably coloured by his tendency to be too honourable.
My judgment was probably coloured by my tendency to be too honourable.
His judgment was probably coloured by his tendency to be too honourable.
Can't be certain as to whether or not that's my hand on her passage. I don't recollect that photograph. I don't remember that photograph. I don't remember that photograph ever being taken. I have absolutely no memory. I have no recollection. I have simply no recollection, and I do not remember anything.
He don't recollect that photograph. He don't remember that photograph. He don't remember that photograph ever being taken. He has absolutely no memory. He has no recollection. He has simply no recollection. He does not remember anything.
Nonce! Nonce! Nonce!
Gotta get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. Gotta find it, get us a share. Making bread out of nothing but air. Riding high and hitting the ground.
Catching the penny, but missing the pound.
Doesn't matter, cause we'll soon turn it around. As soon as we get home, that's why we're trying home. Instead of crying home, keep it in the family. We'll be right at home. We make it and we'll take it home. Nothing's gonna break it home. Keep it in the family. Knocking on doors. I'll give you the tenner for your old tin can. Buy it.
Sell it.
The game's getting out. Cause someone's stealing you a losing cause.
Gotta find it, get us a share. Gotta make bread out of nothing but air. Doesn't matter, cause we got someone who cares. As we get home, that's why we're trying home. Instead of crying home, keep it in the family. We'll be right at home. We make it and we'll take it home. Nothing's gonna break it home. Keep it in the family. just pack up your dreams and give up the fight. Someone comes along just as you're leaving, showing you they care and making it right. Soon as we get home, that's why we're trying home. Instead of crying home, keep it in the family. We'll be right at home. We'll make it and we'll take it home. Nothing's gonna break it home. Keep it in the family. We'll be right at home. That's why we're trying home. Instead of crying home, keep it in the family. We'll be right at home.
Mr. Depp. Mr. Depp, so you were saying Miss Heard was jealous of your career?
Jealous would be an appropriate word. I would also add curious. She would have many perpetuously playful ideas that I was some sort of otherworldly creature, such as the time she brought home a trident, which I assumed was from her role in the Aquatic Man film.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I hope Johnny's innocent so we can get another Pirates movie. Me too. They would have to let him back in it. They just would have to let him back in. You're right.
But she had some sort of fascination that I was a fish creature, summoned forth many moons ago. She would dig and carve my legs, looking for scales. But of course she was left disappointed when she came to the realization that these Lovecraftian truths that she was telling herself were lies, fabrications. They left me, however, late for many dress rehearsals for the Alice in Wonderland films. Those were the...
Oh, I never liked those movies. At least not as much as Pirates of the Caribbean.
I love Johnny and his passion for acting, but that was not my favorite of his movies. Mine would have to be his representation of Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Are you all talking about Johnny? My favorite is Jack Sparrow.
I figured it was an appropriate time for a generous glass of Pinot Grigio to calm the nerves after a heated argument and severe blood loss from which Amber left me mentally and physically wounded.
Your Honor, we the jury find Amber Heard guilty of defamation against Jack Sparrow.
My name is Johnny.
We would also like to request the death penalty, Your Honor. I think that's a great idea! Bailiff, grab the stones!
Lord of God, be careful with that poor creature.
Toss her in the ocean! If she wants to be an Aquaman so bad, then let her
Dear Lord, give me peace.
Grab his shirt to get the head down! Take his shirt over $7.99, big baggy pirates! Who wants to bring his beer again? Who wants to bring his beer again?
Get this back to the Disney lot now! Pirate 6, here we come!
People, they've recast me. Disney will not be having me back as Jack Sparrow.
Well, a look at programmes coming up in the small hours of the morning. At 7:50, Robert Robertson is looking to the forthcoming legalisation of jazz. At 8 o'clock, Get Your Cock Out. Well, personally, I prefer to view a rather extraordinary tourist attraction. David Jessel is the referee for another round of Words and Wit under the guise of Fuckers Hour at 8:25, followed at 9:30 by A World of Tomatoes, which, according to some economists, are actually damaging our manufacturing industry. Is That a Big Cock? Is at 10:45. Geoffrey Smith and Arthur Billett go into the greenhouse right throughout the night to spray North Sea oil with Mike Hennessy. Followed at 11:30 by a special programme for everyone who might be driving around, Sheila Tracy. And finally at 11:55 we travel to another world, to Norfolk. Programmes for Friday morning on BBC Two. Details in Radio Times. For this evening. So on behalf of everyone here on BBC Two,
A very good morning from BBC 4 and welcome to today's programmes in the BBC's Schools and Academies service, intended to reflect and complement the current educational curriculum in England and Wales. Well, the first of those programmes, History Revision, begins in just a moment. But before then, there's a reminder that there is a helpline available for viewers watching both at home and in the classroom. And you can ring this number in the accidental absence of a trigger warning during the programme you're watching that may cause undue distress. And the number to ring is 01 811 8055. I'll repeat that, 01 811 8055.
Makes you sit and wait on that thing going down. It's going for ages. Yeah, welcome Amy. Let's see, live stream. Lars von Retriever channel has 5 depth trial songs that are awesome. Oh my god, these freaks. Seriously though, wouldn't take that split. He lives the character he's portraying. She got a brown and white schnauzer and I want her. To be fair, he did say he method acts. Was an actual helpline set up? No, I think it's just made up. He lives the character he's portraying, he said. Hold on, let me check my microphone should be alright. Yeah. Perhaps Johnny didn't, but his alter ego did. Silentium, silence, I need a song. Good grief. Oh, that thing's nearly done. Oh. But actually I need to get another tea, another fresh tea, I think. So, it's a shame I can't play certain music, yeah.
Everybody's on a total downer. All the guys are ugly and the lasses are so plain. It's a fucking shame. It's a shite hole city.
So anyway, Take That. Well, was it the help? There wasn't a helpline. There was a helpline set up for Take That fans. I never knew what you meant. But yeah, I'm going to start making a tea. My last tea probably.
Listen up, everyone. Frederick's getting a little too hyper, and I can't find anything on the radio. And since we've got such a long way to go, how about it, everyone?
I try to prove my love to you over and over. What more can I do? Over and over. My friends say I'm a fool, but over and over, I'll be a fool for you, 'cause you've got one.
Okay, thanks, bye. That was the police. It's about Mum. She's had her head kicked in. Our Mum, she's had her head kicked in. Our Mum.
So, yeah, thanks for popping by, Kat. It's cool that you, Amy, that you made it to the stream. Let me read what you're saying. Personality, smile, personality. No helpline for me when Robert Smith married Mary. Yeah. No helpline for me when Vanessa Paradis married Johnny Depp. Just saying, lol, Sil. He adores her still, damn it, Gur. Would they strike missing persons words, you think, Sil? Hello, Brian, came by to say hi. He's never gonna have you though, Sil told Downer. Hey, Cat. His loss, lol. Oh, Mary must be special. I will catch us tomorrow. We are doing a movie and it was smoke break time. Have a great night. You know it, Liz. I pumped my fist at Mary. F you, Mary, you skinny cow. I showed him the deer video. He laughed because she didn't even know the deer was there. Reminds me of Puget or Puget? Puget sound. Night all. Brian, will they strike missing persons? I don't know what you mean. Like clips? Night Cat, love you guys, night. What on God's green earth is this? That person looks like my Auntie Silva. She was actually a singer in real life, I think, who took the part. She was, I don't know, a dancehall singer or whatever, I don't know. I think she was in movies, actually, before that. It was cool that she got involved. And her weird husband. They were always telling me not to bother the plants. He was weird as fuck. Turns out he was just stoned, laughing my ass off. Creepy man. I remember, like, my granny had like when the granddad was still alive, like in their old house and that. They look like plastic plants, like, hey, that seemed to be popular for a while, loads of plastic plants. But sometimes it would be in this spongy sort of stuff you got, have you ever seen it, that they put like fake plants in? You can squish it in that. We'll get into trouble for like doing that, you know, the spongy stuff that they put the plants in. Just squishing it was in the plant box. Does that make any sense? You know, it's like fake soil, but it's all squishy. Kind of green looking. He was always stoned. So that thing took ages to start, like, before the timer went down. Yeah. UBC schools.
Hi, I'm David Lammy. I'm a Member of Parliament, and I thought that Henry VII followed Henry VIII on the throne, which just goes to show how little I know or care about British history, or at least the British history I was taught in school. The fact is, I'm ashamed to be British, and you should be too, because Britain was built on the back of slave labour, and I'm not talking about the unpaid interns who work in Jeremy Corbyn's office. No, I'm talking about the blood that runs through the Union Jack, the blood of all the innocent people who died to make Britain great. How many innocent German people were killed by racist British during the bombing of Nuremberg in the First World War? How many innocent French people were killed by racist British at the Battle of Trafalgar Law in 1066? And teachers may be interested to know that there's a booklet to accompany this series. It's called The Guardian. Next today on BBC Schools and Academies, The Workplace, and we look at the discrepancies between male and female pay in such industries as mining, shipbuilding and street sweeping. And that follows in just a moment. And the Society for Cutting Up Men Manifesto by Valerie Solanas is currently available to purchase at the BBC Rad Fem site. Next today on BBC Schools and Academies, Lovely Europe, which takes a look at the democratic nirvana of the European Union. And the next edition of Gender Studies can be seen next Wednesday at 11:15 a.m, in which we follow the gender reassignment progress of Toby into Trudy, an 8-year-old boy whose parents decided it was time for a change when they were horrified to find him climbing a tree in their garden. That's Gender Studies, 11:15 next Wednesday morning. Next today on BBC Schools and Academies, our religious re-education series for 5 to 7-year-olds, Reading with Ali, and that follows shortly.
هذا طبع الأيام ومن بادي الوقت ترى هذا طبع الأيام عذبات الأيام ما تمضي لياليها تمضي لياليها حلوة الليالي تتوارى مثل الأحلام.
Well, the final programme in today's BBC Schools and Academies schedule is Physical Education, in which Jamie Oliver celebrates the government's successful initiative in removing sugary foods from the nation's childhood diet, leaving us with a generation of thin, healthy, outdoor-based children. And that follows shortly. And that brings us to the end of today's programmes here on BBC4 in the Schools and Academies service. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 9:45 with something in Welsh. We have to do it, it's in the BBC Charter. BBC4 resumes tonight at 7 o'clock, but for now we're closing down.
Before it all stops, a school tour for the Oxford Don who believes all animals are vegetarian.
Now, what do crocodiles eat? Natalie?
Other animals.
No, they eat grass.
Why wildlife documentaries are often misleading.
There is some very famous footage of a lion killing a wildebeest. How do you explain that?
The lion may have been chasing the wildebeest. In fact, it was chasing it to catch up with it to give it a potato.
Damage to the left, damage to the right. So spaced out, oh what a sight. Me, keeper of the realised faces. Damage don't know what the realised face is. So play that part. Damage ain't so smart. Me, keeper of the realised faces.
It's grand to find a comfortable chair when you're getting on a bit or you've got arthritis. My niece got this from Shackleton's, you know. Shackleton's original high seat. Never thought it'd be so easy to get in and out of. First she sent for their brochure, then went to the showrooms. They'd over 100 chairs to choose from. Shackleton's high seat chair, it's lovely.
Hello and welcome back to the very last edition of Cumberland at 6. Well, earlier on in the programme we showed you a party taking place down in the basement here at Television Centre. We're going to join it when the programme's finished, but we're going to have a quick pop back there now and see what's happening, and we're going to ask Lenny Bennett. Thank you, Hector. Well, we're having a wonderful party. Yes, down here we are. We're celebrating Cumberland Television. We're not having a funeral procession. We're celebrating the station in style. We're marking the end of the station, and we're going to have a lovely time and get thoroughly pissed out of our heads. Thank you for that. Well, I'd call Lenny a friend, and a man who many here once called a friend, who no longer, is Barry Burgundy. He's jumped ship to join the new franchise holder. We're contractually obligated to link up with him now. And how's things going, traitor? Thank you, Hector. Well, I'd call myself an opportunist rather than a traitor. I saw where the money was, and I made the jump. Yes, I'm here at TVNW, Television Northwest, your new franchise holder for the Cumbrian region. Our daily magazine show is going to be called Cumbria Tonight, and you'll notice we're calling ourselves Cumbria Tonight and not Cumberland Tonight, because Cumbria is a county on the map and Cumberland isn't, which I think says everything about Cumberland television. Well, we're going to be hosting this brand new show, and I'm going to have a woman beside me, and that's something new. Yes, I'm going to be with you every night, and I'm going to be telling you what's happening in our part of the world. That's Cumbria, not Cumberland. And as Barry said, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Hope you're going to join us every night at 6 o'clock for our brand new show. We're going to be giving you what's happening in the region every night. Yes, we are. Every night we're going to be here telling you what's happening in the Cumbrian region. We've got an exciting range of all kinds of programmes, much better than the shower of shit that we're leaving behind. And we've even got a brand new logo, which you're going to see every night before our programmes come on air. And it's certainly very impressive and state-of-the-art. Hope to see you tomorrow. The less said about that, the better. We're going down in the basement now for the party. We're going to cease transmissions 5 hours early. The IBA can't sue us because we no longer exist. And that's all from us. After 23 years, it's goodbye.
He looks like an old man. Lenny the Lion.
Mr. Depp.
Let's see what else the recent ones on here.
And there we go. All finished.
Do I look like a real boy, Papa?
You will one day, my little wooden boy. One day.
I cannot wait any longer, Papa. I must become flesh and bone.
Dear God, Pinocchio, what are you doing?
I must consume your soul to become a real boy.
Dear God, where's that fairy? Fairy, take away this puppet boy's life. He's evil. He's nothing but pure evil. Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy on my soul. Please save me. Good Lord, where's a box of matches when I need it? Set this demon ablaze, please, God.
Better not be too loud. Would hate to admit that, wouldn't you? That would be stranger than the time you thought bird is the word was hilarious. Remember when you liked Family Guy? Listen, just look past the decline. Please, I can be better. I can surprise you again. You'd be more surprised than the time you saw me fight that chicken for the 17th time. Remember when you liked Family Guy? Maybe I should have left a long time ago. I can't control what they do with me. They're gonna milk me forever. Which is crazier than the time we joked about not liking Meg. You will never be satisfied! Everything will disappoint you! You think all the things that bring you joy now will be able to stand up on that pedestal? They will be standing right next to me before you know it. This was all for you. This was all for you! Remember the time you liked Family Guy? Remember how good we had it? We've been down here so long. Surely you remember the good times? I remember when you loved Family Guy. Surely you do too.
I want you to move. I want you to move for me. If you don't respond, I'm gonna start killing all of your friends here. Move for me, Woody. Move for me. Do you think that I'm fucking playing? I saw you, Woody! I saw you in the toys playing with Sid! My toys were alive, and they were playing with my next door neighbor, and not me. My childhood, my whole life was knowing that my toys were alive, but they didn't want to be alive around me. You can't be the hero, Woody! Move for me! Move! I knew it. I knew you were alive, Woody. Woody, I knew it. I...
You have cancer, Andy. When we reveal ourselves to be alive to humans, they contract cancer. You got cancer, Andy.
Sorry, Andy. You have cancer. Sorry, pal.
Didn't you ever wonder where Sid went?
He moved. Mom said he moved.
He moved to heaven, Andy. He got cancer and died. I know that you just found out that you have cancer, but it feels so nice being able to talk to you finally.
Why would you do this?
I didn't want to, Andy, but you forced my hand. I had to look out for my partners. It's like looking into the face of an angel, Andy. It's too much for humans.
You don't come back from infinity, Andy.
Partner, you got cancer.
Andy, you have cancer.
Andy, our poor boy.
I know, sweetie, I know.
Hey, I got a second channel called Papa Meat. It'd be really cool if you go checked it out, you know, if you want more content, weekly content, all that kind of fun shit. Extra tunes, you know.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, John. You ready for the movie?
Yeah, I've been looking forward to the movies all week. 1 second. I just need a couple of minutes to get some stuff sorted out inside with the animals before I leave. Garfield, would you come in here for a moment?
Meow. 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 Meow.
Can you tell me why you decided to get into the lasagna again? Tell me why you thought that would be okay!
Meow. 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 I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry.
Why are you speaking to me, cat? Cats can't speak, can they? Can they?
Meow. Meow.
Good! Now make bread! Make bread like a good cat! Go on! Be my little baking boy! Yeah! Yeah, there he is! Something smells good in here! Baked goods! Hey, what's up?
Everything going okay in there? I heard some shouting about a bakery or something.
Oh, yeah, no. I just ruined a batch of bread I was working on. I'll only be a second longer.
Homemade bread? That sounds good. Please, take your time, take your time.
Oh, Garfield, she's so nice. I can't believe it. Me, John Arbuckle, in love. Who would have thought? I don't know, I got a good feeling about her. Like she wouldn't judge me, or like she would just accept me for who I am. She wouldn't be such a pain to train like you, Garfield. Always putting up a fight. I'm glad those times are over. I'm just looking for a lady, Garfield. Someone who will stand by my side, but they're all so stupid! They pack away at my mind! They always make things so difficult! I wonder if she wants a small wedding. She better not want some big fucking wedding! That bitch! That fucking whore! All they think about is money. All they want is money, money, money! I'm sure of it. I'm sure she wants a small wedding. I'm positive. Not only a wedding, but I wonder if she wants a big family. Oh, I hope she wants a big family. God, I would love a big family. Somebody to love. Stop looking at me! I already fed you! How much more can I give you? God damn it! I don't know, Garfield. I think she's the one. I really do. I really do. God, the future is looking bright. Behave yourself. Hey, sorry about that. Let's go.
I better not fill up on popcorn. That lasagna you were talking about sounded good.
I went to the doctor's because I had a bad cough. The doctor said, "Now, Freddie, can you take your clothes off?" He said, "If I hold something, can you cough or just sing?" And without hesitation, he grabbed my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Come on, let's hear. Come on, let's hear. Sing it. Don't be shy. Let rip. Yes, indeed. What a lovely audience you are tonight, I have to say. Once I was sitting watching TV in bed. A dirty film came on and I went terribly red. My mother came in with a meal that was fit for a king. and caught me playing with my dingle-ling-a-ling. Come on, let's hear you. Come on, don't be shy. Let's hear you sing it. Yes, indeed, everybody play with it. Touch it, tease it, stroke it. Yes, indeed, things are really hotting up now. I went to a sauna, there was steam everywhere. It cleared and I was standing in a chip shop somewhere. I was so embarrassed ordering chicken wings, with everybody staring at my dingle-ling-a-ling. Come on, let's see you. Yes, indeed. Yes, you've all got one. Yes, indeed. And I'd like you to play with mine. Come on, you can do it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What a moment this is. Once I was sitting in a lovely hot bath. I heard the sound of giggling and a gentleman's laugh. I stood up and I shouted, why don't you give me a ring? And sat right down upon my dingle-ling-a-ling. Come on, let's hear you. Don't be shy. Yes, indeed. Yes. This is what it's all about. Okay, final verse coming up. Once I was mistaken for a perv in the park. They thought I was the flasher who'd been seen in the dark. I hid behind a bush, crying, I did no thing. I've just been letting people probe my dingle-ling-a-ling. Come on, let's hear you. Let's hear it one more time. Yes, indeed. Play with it. Come on, touch it. Take a hold of it. Oh, my dingling and your dingling. I want you to play with my dingling. Oh, my dingling and your dingling. I want you to play with my dingling. Come on, let's hear you. My dingling. Come on, yes, my dingling. Yes, I want you to play with my dingling. Yes, indeed. There it is. Play with it. Now.
So on and all, a great day streaking here at Chelmsford, and join me for some more Floppy Willies tomorrow. And viewers may be interested to know there's an article about Floppy Willies in the current edition of The Listener, on sale now. Coming soon to the BBC, it's Amnesia Week. John Pertwee returns as Doctor Who, the time-travelling Time Lord who can't remember his name or why he's in another bloody quarry. Bewildered Bob Harris is your host for the Old Grey Matter Test. Not only can the bands not remember what they're supposed to be playing, he's forgotten that he's supposed to be into progressive rock and not country and western. Amnesia also goes nationwide, with a regional link-up leaving Professor Wilf Lund struggling to recall why he's standing with a seagull on his head. Amnesia Week on the BBC includes lots of other programmes, the names of which escape me for the moment, but there's lots of household BBC names, not quite remembering what it is they're supposed to be doing. Make sure you make a note, and don't forget, no, seriously, write it down, and if you can't remember to write it down, remember to buy the radio thingy, because it's got details of all these things, and yeah, join us. Amnesia Week on ATV. Uganda, Ulster and Rhodesia are the subjects on tonight's edition of Midweek over on BBC One now, introduced by Barclay James Harvest. This is BBC Two.
Your jaw. I was like your mate taking it back, you're gonna like yes. I was like your mate taking it back, you're gonna like yes. I was like your mate taking it back, you're gonna like yes. I'm gonna pump your mom. Heal you, well Betty, I heard you trying to knock my stash last night. Heal you, what's the fucking script? You're a wee boy bag, your jaw's getting ripped. Heal you, you stupid wee daft, you don't want to get your mouth back, I'm going off then. Go jump all your heat, I'll teach you for stealing my weed. Heal you, already. Heal you, oh yeah, no. Heal you, already. Heal you, oh yeah, no. Heal you, already. Heal you, oh yeah, no. I'm gonna eat up your jaw. I was off your mate taking it back, you're gonna like yes. I was off your mate taking it back, you're gonna like yes. I was off your mate taking it back, you're gonna like yes. I'm gonna eat up your jaw. I'm going down the 20
You see if I get lucky, if I can't get a bug, they'll drink some more bucky. Wash it down with a couple of pills. I know the eckies will cure my ills. Get a Courtney Pine, a Lou Reed. When I wake in the morning, I'll probably be dead. Don't worry, he's got Johnny Cash. Roll a Jimmy Cliff, I'm a rockin' ash. If that Disney work, we'll get some crack. Freebase some coke and then some smack. PCP, Salasai Ben's a pushing for me. He'll do, I'll be right. He'll do, oh yeah, no. He'll do, I'll be right. He'll do, oh yeah, no. He'll do, I'll be right. He'll do, oh yeah, no. I'm gonna eat up your jaw. Donkeys in here, donkeys in here, donkeys in here. Shake up on your mom last night. Donkeys in here, donkeys in here, donkeys in here. Shake. I smoked your drum last night. Your back hanging out the back of your granny like yes. I kicked your balls last night. Your back hanging out the back of your granny like yes. Help me. You're a dick, me. You're a dick. He'll do. He'll do. He'll do. He'll do. Oh yeah, nugget. He'll do. I won't believe. He'll do. Oh yeah, nugget. He'll do. He'll do. He'll do. He'll do. He'll do. He'll do. I won't believe. He'll do. Oh yeah, nugget. He'll do. He'll do. What you doing, you mad fanny?
Before it all...
Welcome to Creepshow 2. Stephen King.
I mean, what is it?
And George Romero. Never.
You see a big stranger, you jump on them like it's a rodeo. You've got to stay off ground for as long as possible. When you've fallen off, leg it.
Leg eight! Yeah? Huh? Leg eight! Leg eight!
Antibacterial spray. It's a bit of a ritual, like a
Samurai, keeping his blade keen with a whetstone. It's also a hospice requirement.
Do you ever think about what might have been, John, if we'd stuck together?
Oof, that was another life, another time. I was wild then. We all were. No, it's best to keep that in the past.
Maybe we should get the band back together.
That's a bit of a bombshell.
But it's not just about us, John.
to the crown. Goodbye to the royal we and all its famous pedigree. Let's put this dog to sleep. Goodbye to the crown. Farewell the jewel crown. Farewell the velvet gown. Watch it all come tumbling down. Goodbye to the crown. Farewell the jewel crown. Farewell the velvet gown. Watch it all come tumbling down. Goodbye to the crown. Farewell the jewel crown. Farewell the velvet gown. Watch it all come tumbling down. Goodbye to the crown. Farewell the jewel crown. Farewell the velvet gown. Watch it all come tumbling down. Goodbye to the crown.
On your last trip, did you discover what the Earth people eat? They eat a great many of these. They peel them with their metal knives. Boil them for 20 of their minutes. Then they smash them all to bits. They are clearly a most primitive people.
For mash, get smash.
on the Earth scanner. Let me observe. Where is this place? It is called Hunter's Field. Do you realize what this means, gentlemen? What does it mean? It means that there is intelligent life on Earth.
For mash, get smash.
Greetings. Here is an important message from Cadbury's for human mothers. If you save up your empty smash packs and send them off with only 30 of your pennies, you can get a Bendy toy like this. Ask at your shop or see the Radio Times for details. Thank you. 30 pence. We've got to be worth more than that.
For mash, get smash.
I'd like to introduce you to Honey Monster.
Mummy.
I'm not his mummy. Now, to help a honey monster through the morning, I give him breakfast, including sugar puffs and milk.
Tell him about the honey, Mummy.
Pieces of natural wheat, puffed up and tasting of honey.
Honey, the taste of honey. I love my honey. I love my mummy. I love my mummy.
So, if anyone asks why sugar puffs taste so good, remember...
Tell him about the honey, Mummy.
Honey Monster's hunting for a sticker and swap card, free in every special pack of Sugar Puffs, so he can stick the stickers and swap the animal cards. Honey Monster's got an elephant, and Uggy's got a...
bear.
Sugar Puffs.
With a sticker and a swap card.
Free in every special pack.
As we all know, William the Conqueror became king in 1066. He died in 1087, and William II. He died in 1100. I want my honey. He died in 1130.
Sugar Puffs. You'll go monster mad for the honey.
Here, we'd been out. When we got home, somebody had nicked our garden gnome. Rotten mean thing to do. They took his little toadstool too. The wife was very shaken up indeed. Oh my God, she said, and I agreed. Some are made of plastic and some are made of stone. Some have little gnomey friends and some are all alone. But a garden's not a garden and a house is not a home unless you've got a garden gnome to call your very own. Searched around but found no trace. Nothing but an empty gnomeless space. So to even up the score, nick one from the house next door. I've told the wife they've more gnomes than they need. Oh my God, she said, and I agreed. And some are made of plastic and some are made of stone. Some have little gnomey friends and some are all alone. But a garden's not a garden and a house is not a home unless you've got a garden gnome to call your very own. Went to bed quite chuffed because we got a nicer gnome than our gnome was. But next day, strange but true, ours was back, so now we've two. I asked the wife, supposing they should breed. Oh my God, she said, and I agreed. Some are made of plastic and some are made of stone. And some have little gnomey friends and some are all alone. But a garden's not a garden and a house is not a home unless you got a garden gnome to call your very own. All together now, some are made of plastic and some are made of stone. And some have little gnomey friends and some are all alone. But a garden's not a garden and a house is not a home unless you've got a garden gnome to call your very own. However far you wander, however far you roam, however many gnomes you find, there's no gnome like your own. Ours is a nice gnome, ours is.
Prison. Nothing to worry about, Craig.
Sometimes it's gin, sometimes you drink whiskey, sometimes you just turn round and kiss me, other times you just walk away. Sometimes your great big eyes, they look empty, listen to pop and 12-year-old indie, it's terrible. And what you took last night just stopped working, around the corner, Tuesday's lurking, I'm glad I'm not you. These last few weeks just haven't been gentle, putting the mental into monumental. I can't walk away, but my head says, get out! 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 means something. I walk down Kingsland Road feeling nothing tomorrow. Gonna walk away. Get out! 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 Sometimes it's gin, sometimes you drink whiskey through the glass, and it only just missed me. You've done it. I've got to walk away. In the city of dreams, a city of human beings, the smell of decadence, threat of violence. I don't wanna believe you. 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 I hate you just the way you are. I hate you just the way you are. I hate you just the way you are. In the dead of night, beneath the neon light, in between the slums, the rat runs. I don't wanna believe you. I don't wanna believe you. I don't wanna believe you. No, 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 no. I hate you just the way you are. I hate you just the way you are. I hate you just the way you are.
Oh, we recorded it. We might as well sell a few.
Tommy, that'll do for me, cocky.
Good.
I like this.
Laugh me a laugh, grin me a grin, and then I know we can win. Dance me a dance, joke me a joke, and blow the clouds away. Play me a tune, sing me a song, and we can have life along. Just you and me, come on, sing together, we'll be okay.
Duke of York. He said he didn't sweat, so why'd he pay 12 million quid to a girl he'd never met? 'Cause he's a sweaty nonce, he's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce, he's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. Peter Express in Woking.
Mate, you gotta be joking!
Peter Express in Woking.
Is he having a laugh?
The grand old Duke of York, young girls he liked to poke. So his pedo friend would traffic them, then pay them not to talk. 'Cause he's a sweaty nonce, he's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce, he's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a nonce, he's a nonce. Prince Andy's a nonce, he's a nonce, he's a nonce. Prince Andy's a nonce, he's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true that Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce.
No, Ronnie and I were just thinking back to our youth. Now, we were thinking back, we've been mates together for a good number of years now, of course. And we were thinking back to the very early days, you know, very small. When we were really very tiny. And we used to think, you know, how we used to get together with the rest of the gang and boast about different things that we were up to, different exploits, and, you know, like, how many women we had lined up and things like that. It was never girls or sweethearts, you know, none of that romantic rubbish. It was always women. 14 years old, you know, and so... And if she never turned up, you know, for a date or anything, if she let... You know, I mean, if my one didn't turn up for a date, you never let on, you know. I never said to Ronnie, she never turned up and I had to go home and read The Wizard, you know, or the... You know what I mean? You always invented a great yarn, you know, like, oh, she tore the breeks off me!
He did too.
Short trousers at that. Anyway, he used to go to dancing, Buddy and I, you know, we had our first pint and that, first drink, real men, you know, going to dancing and all. Still the occasional blush when the girl shouted something unkind, you know, like, away, pimple face! You know? Or get lost, Bandy! Sorry about that.
It's just one leg.
Boasting again. Anyway, there's a song by Billy Hill which really takes us back to these youthful adolescent memories. Well, the other Friday night I went to jiggin' wi' my mates to a place well kent in Edinburgh too. And in case the scene got heavy, we nipped into hey a bevy, 3 pints for vodkas and a Blue Lagoon. 'Twas 11:15 when we climbed on board the bus, arguing with the driver o'er the fare. We were shouting out and singing, and the bus was fairly minging with fish suppers we were eating up the stair. We staggered in the dancing past the bouncers in their suits, and I says, I'll see you later to the lads. Then I nipped into the bog to comb my hair and squeeze my bloops and brush the dandruff from my shoulder pads. When I joined up with Ronnie, I was feeling 10 feet tall. They golly could resist my aftershave. From the usual position, leaning up against the wall, I perused the talent while the disco played. Oh, the jigging, dancing, swinging is a life for all young men who've got red blood in their veins instead of blue. For some folk, the dancing isn't their idea of paradise, but it's Mecca for the likes of me and you. Well, now Ronnie says to me, d'ye fancy splitting up these two? So casually we sauntered across the hall. Ah, but Ma one says you're not on, 'cause I've heard you're on the brew, and in a wee I'm dancing wi' my ball. Ah, well, somewhat taken down, we wandered round and round the floor to see if we could find a bit of spare. Ah, but every bird we chatted up just didn't want to know. You'd have thought that we had beasties in our hair. He did. The night being halfway over and we hadn't made the grade, to sum up the evening rubbish was the word. So we had a competition, we a screwed up for the prize, to the one that got off with the ugliest bird. Well, I launched onto this cracker, the most mocket one in sight. She looked as though her doctor was a vet. She had a face like a half-chewed caramel and pimples on her nose. I had legs that could kickstart a jumbo jet. Oh, the jigging, dancing, swinging is a life for all young men who've got red blood in their veins instead of blue. For some folk, the dancing is their idea of paradise, but it's Mecca for the likes of me and you. Well, I casually nicked my fag and stuck the doubt behind my ear, and tenderly I clutched her sweaty paw. And although her face was crabbit, I heard she was a rabbit, so the night may not be wasted after all. Happy adolescence. As we danced around the floor, I whispered, "Darling, where'd you bide?" And my heart sank when she answered, "Broomhouse Square." Well, I says, "It's nae a lumber, but a pen pal that you need, or a mortgage for to pay a taxi fare." Well, we waited for the taxi for an hour or maybe two, for you see this lemon hadn't ta'en the hint. I was absolutely broken, it was raining, I was soaking. By the time I'd paid the taxi, I was skint. Well, we struggled in the close and I tried everything I can. I even asked her out with me again. But what can a fella do? We an expert in kung fu, and to cap it all I had to walk back then. Oh, the jigging, dancing, swinging is a life for all young men who've got red blood in their veins instead of blue. For some folk, the dancing is their idea of paradise, but it's Mecca for the likes of me and you.
Absolute disgrace your bedroom is. It's like a flea pit. It's absolutely disgusting. You never clean it up. You come straight up from school. First thing you do, it's straight upstairs, put the Bay City rollers on, and don't you dare walk out on me, young lady.
If we misbehave,
we're accustomed to being told off by our parents. But what happens if misbehaviour gets out of hand and parents can't do any more? 3 schoolboys accused of stealing from their classmates are rounded up and taken to the headmaster's office. But rather than seeing the headmaster, these boys are meeting the police, in particular a special policeman who deals with child criminals. Right lads, you've been stealing pencil cases, everybody knows it was you, I've come to sort it out, don't deny it or else I'll give you the birch. If you don't know what the birch is, ask your father. We didn't do it, honest, it wasn't me. Don't come innocent with me lad, I know your
I didn't
sort.
take anything at all.
You can't kid a kidder.
Don't
Don't piss me about. I don't want to hear your excuses.
Not me.
No excuses.
I
tell you, I'll knock your bloody head off if you lie to me again. You think it's bad at school, just wait till you get to Borstal, and then prison, and you'll find out what it's really like. Now you tell me, you on the end, tell me what happened.
I didn't do anything. It was them two. It was him, and it was him.
Fucking lie, it wasn't me. I just watched. Bollocks. I don't believe a word you're saying, lad. Now listen here, you're all going down for this. I don't take any shit from slags like you. Alright, got the message, you're going down. Say goodbye to your parents, you've had it. See this? Prison uniform. You better get used to it because you're going to be wearing it for the next 30 years. Listen to me, don't look at me like that. You've had it, son, you're finished. You're fucked. For these 3 boys, the game is up. They're going to prison. Sergeant Alan Bastard of the Juvenile Liaison Department of Carlisle Police deals with cases like this on a daily basis, and he loves his work. The fact is, I hate kids. I really do. And it gives me great pleasure to send them to prison. They think they can get away with murder these days. They've got another thing coming when they see me. They soon shit their pants then, like the big girls' blouses they all are. Hello, Mrs. Busfield. Sergeant Bastard here, from Carlisle Police. Come back your lad Warren, he's been at it again. Oh dear. Where's the little? Well, his father's here. bugger? I'll kill him when I get my hands on him. Where is he? Just through here. Oh! Watching Pixie and Dixie, are we? We can forget about Pixie and Dixie for a while. Where's his dad? Bring him in here. I'll line up to give him a good hiding. Right, I'll tell you what he's been doing.
His dad.
You're gonna get his father.
Frank.
Sometimes I wish that I was Bret Michaels in the Fallen Angel video in 1987.
Durex prevents lives.
She came into this town, dick-witted in style, in the year 2009. With nothing in her pockets except a copy of The Dirt and £12.75. You can't make it here, you won't make it anywhere.
Durex prevents life's little accidents. Durex prevents life's little accidents. Why do we have to come fishing? You know I like to watch a telly on an afternoon.
Give it a rest, for God's sake. It's all in Amberry. You won't miss anything. Trust me.
How comes?
I video recorded it.
Brilliant, mate. I thought I'd missed it.
You won't miss anything. Ever again with one of these beauties. 400 nicker. That's all it cost. And this ain't the only thing you can watch.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen that bird before.
Yeah, it's the wife.
Go. You dirty fucker. What? What a fucking rotter. Well, that's it for tonight.
Watch yesterday's television tomorrow with the Astroflux 2000 video recorder.
This autumn on ITV sees the debut of two major new series, beginning with America's top-rated entertainment show. Live from Washington, it's The Gong Show. We're back for a brand new series of The Gong Show, live from the White House, in which you choose your president. Oh boy, we got a young guy here from California. He wants to be your president. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Nixon.
Good evening. My fellow Americans, I speak to you tonight because I want to be your president, and I speak to you with truthfulness and honesty, as I always have done on subjects such as Vietnam and Watergate. I would never lie to you because I am not a crook.
And we invite famous names to play their favourite progressive rock music, beginning with the former Prime Minister, Ted Heath.
Something that was of great comfort and solace for me during the dark days at Downing Street during the 3-day week was the fact that this stereo is battery powered. And this was one of the gramophone records I would play on those dark evenings that kept me going, and I still find it has a tremendous vitality. And even today, when the compulsion to strangle Mrs. Thatcher is overwhelming, I like to play this LP. Yes, Van de Graaff generator, that's superb.
The Gong Show and My Kind of Prog, coming this autumn on ITV. European football on ITV after news at 10 as Ticklesbury take on FC Benidorm in the Common Market Cup. Slobodan Slovan, the Yugoslavian reserve international, is part of FC Benidorm's lineup. He recently came 7th in Spain's monthly Player of the Month competition. Join us for edited highlights at 10:30. This is Thames from London. We now join Reginald Bosanquet in the ITN bar. Britain's policemen vote to go on strike from Friday. Britain's children looking forward to not being clipped round the ear roll. Ulster is shithole Britain should get out of, says Minister. Idi Amin releases controversial LP on Motown. And Sid and Nancy will headline the Royal Variety performance.
Which is why your children could very soon be splatted by a roboplegic wrongcock.
This is a crab. This has sex with kids.
gentlemen, it's great to be back. Isn't it, Bobby?
I'm excited, Tommy. I'm really excited.
And so you should be. And may I say, pal, I've never seen you looking as good.
I feel great, Tommy. I'm on that new oil diet, you know. I put oil in all my food. Breakfast, dinner and supper.
Yeah? Has it made you lose weight?
No, but I don't squeak like I used to.
Hey, I tell you what, Bobby. Hey, boy, you are funny, I'll give you that. Hey, say something clever and witty for me. Go on.
What the hell's going on here?
Hang on, I never press your button.
No, but I'll press your biggin button in a minute. What's this supposed to be?
Can't you see? It's you.
You must be joking. It don't look anything like me. It's a pigeon dwarf.
Exactly.
Tommy, how did you get the suit? How did you get me measurements?
I don't need the measurements, do I? If it fits one dummy, it fits them all.
You keep out of this. Tommy, are you trying to tell me something?
Well, yes, I suppose we are, really.
We?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, we?
Well, yeah, we. We don't need you anymore.
What do you mean you don't need me anymore?
Well, look. For goodness sake, this is the age of the computer, isn't it? Eh? Everything's being replaced. Inside this little fella is a little computer which reproduces your voice to an uncanny reality. Listen to this.
Rock on, Tommy, you'll do for me, cocker. It doesn't sound anything like me, does it? It does. It doesn't. Oh, no, it doesn't. You shut your mouth, Glenn. I'm not a big thing right now. Rock on, Tommy, you'll do for me. It's got a funny accent.
What's the matter with you? Calm down. Let's face life, right? You're being replaced.
Replaced? What do you mean?
Well, in fact, the word I'm looking for is redundant.
Redundant? I've got my pension scheme sorted.
Well, listen. Let me tell you what it is, right? He looks like you, talks like you, talks when I want him to. I don't have to give him half my wages. He'll never wear out. He only needs stuffing now and again.
That's what you want, stuffing. You know something? You're evil, you. You're evil. Your eyes are dead. Evil. Evil.
Watch it, right?
Hey. What?
Just calm down. Just get off, right? Me and Bobby have got our act to do.
You started this. You started this.
Go on. Clear off.
How much did it cost, that wife?
Oh, hey, custom made this. The mate made it for me. £45.
I thought it was worth a bit more than that. Leave it.
Well, I'm sorry about that little interruption, Bobby. I hope it didn't upset you too much.
I were beside myself for a minute, Tommy. Tommy, eh? You're looking better than last time I saw you.
I feel limp, Bobby. Limp all over.
Well, we've all got our problems, Tommy.
Oi! Mastermind.
Did you say something then? I never saw you do it.
No, he didn't. I've something to say.
He wants to talk to you.
No, I don't. I want to talk to you.
I can't talk to you. I'm talking to Tommy.
What are you talking about? I am Tommy.
Too late, Tommy. You're redundant, pal. You're not needed anymore.
Come on, Bobby. You can't replace me with that thing.
Oh, I can. It's too late. We open at the Hippodrome, Bradford, on Monday, me and him, top of mill.
Well, I tell you what. This is outrageous, isn't it, Bobby?
You're not wrong there, Tommy. You keep out of this, what?
Telling me, son. And you shut your mouth, right?
Yeah, don't cause trouble, Tommy, you little bully.
You keep out of this, dummy.
Who are you calling a dummy?
You dummy. Whoa. Calm down, right? You two, just have a bit of decorum here. What's he on about?
I don't begin, no, do I, Tommy? I never did. All I know is a man must do what a man's got to do. When a man must do
And as the 60s began to swing, Cumberland Television joined the party with a groovy game show hosted by Bob Monkhouse. And here comes our next contestant. Pleased to meet you, my dear. Mwah. And you are Elsie Birkinshaw, all the way from lovely Stockport. Is that correct? That's right, yes, Bob. And what is it you do for a living, my dear? Well, I model coconuts. I'm wearing one of the models now, actually, on my head. And I think it looks really nice. Well, it's funny you should say you model coconuts for a living, because I imagined for a moment when you first walked on that you were actually an Olive from On the Buses impersonator. And no Sunday in the 60s was complete without a visit to the Workington Palladium. Viewers tuned in their thousands to watch the variety show of the decade. Well, one man who's been associated with Cumberland Television even longer than me is the man who composed many of the theme tunes for the programmes we've made here over the past 20 years. He is, of course, local composer Wally Sharples. Welcome to the programme, Wally. Hello, it's great to be here. Now, how did you get involved with Cumberland Television? Well, I met the first chairman, Colonel Buggeridge, and he asked me to write a theme tune for Cumberland at 6, and he said, I wanted to sound like somebody who's taking it up the arse. That's already what he said. He really said that. That's amazing. Well, hopefully you're not going to take it up the arse tonight, but you're going to play us a medley of all your favourite theme tunes. Off you go. Is she or isn't she? Is she or isn't she? Is she or isn't she? Yes, when a woman waves at a complete stranger, you know she's on her period. Two girls in Carlisle on Saturday night. Where's their destination? It can only be Zanzibar, where the beautiful people of Carlisle get together and dance the night away. You can meet your mates, pull a bird, get pissed, start a fight. Zanzibar, 23 The High Street, Carlisle. Welcome back to our journey through the Cumberland Television archives. Well, 1970 was only 8 years ago, but it was a landmark year for this station. Let's see why. In 1970 we went from this to this. Yes, colour television had arrived, and we celebrated in style, with an all-star gala performance from Cleo Lane and Johnny Dankworth. And one of the surprise hits from the early colour days was A Real Bender, in which we demonstrated how to use the new colour television aerials. It became something of a cult success when shown early in the afternoon. And in the tradition of Jive-O Daddy-O came a new programme for the teenagers of the 70s, Disco 72. And there was high culture on Cumberland Television in 1972 when Professor Maurice Reefer of Workington Polytechnic presented Art Attack. I'm in the National Gallery in London, looking at some of the world's most valuable and priceless paintings. But the fact is, I think most of them are shit. This decade has been a golden age for documentaries on Cumberland. There was The Wedding Family, The House Husband, and our first incisive look at the mentally handicapped, The Special Child. There was the rather sedate, An Old Man and a Dog in a Boat, and the grim truth of Carlisle Council Housing in Carlisle Council Housing.
This is the brutal truth of Cumberland poverty. People still living in houses that should have been condemned over 30 years ago. It's nothing short of a national scandal.
And in 1973, Cumberland viewers were gripped by our romantic drama, A Pocket Full of Chocolates.
There's no easy way of saying this, Brenda, but the truth is, I think it'd be better all round if we got a divorce. It's the only way I can see out of it. And I can't deal with all the business.
Well, that's no business at all, is it?
I'm talking about the child.
But he's not even your child. I told you that. Can't you remember?
Yes, I can remember.
You've been very busy, I know, and you've been working very hard, but it's about time you faced up to the facts. Anyway, I'm going now. Just don't forget you're an alcoholic, and an alcoholic...
Yes, I know. Takes each day at a time. I've been to the meetings. I've been through it all. The only thing is that I can see...
You can't see anything, that's the problem. You're too pissed all the time.
Yes, perhaps that's my problem. I think it's time I started having an affair, actually. I think that might help.
Silly old George. That's your problem, you see. No woman would touch you with a barge pole, not even me.
I know, and you've got thrush.
That's right, I have.
Goodbye, Brenda.
Goodbye, George. Some of the station's most popular presenters have joined this decade, including the camp weatherman, Bobby Nancy, the ladies' favourite, Trevor Hunk, Arthur Scrotum, whose Cumberland walks have made him a favourite with some of our elderly viewers for many years, and Peregrine Periwinkle, who's never been a particular favourite with anyone. There's our religious correspondent, Margaret Spinster, and our roving reporter, Barry Burgundy. Well, you may have noticed one name missing from that list of presenters. I think if I'll show you a picture of him, as he looked when he first joined in 1969, I think you might recognise him. Yes, it's Diggory Buggery, the man who still presents our sports report every Friday. Oh dear, you bastard. Anyway, my own particular favourite memory from the past 20 years of Cumberland television was when Carlisle United beat Chelsea in the Curly-Whirly Cup final. 8 to 9 minutes on the clock, across from Dawson. Here, Benetti should get that. Oh, he's bounced it up. Oh, Terry Ogden. Oh, he's done it. Bugger me, I think Carlisle have won. Well, one thing we never foresaw happening back in 1958 was that the county from which we took our name would cease to exist. But this really did happen just 4 years ago. I'm standing in the football stadium of Workington FC, not a particularly successful football club, but one based in the county of Cumberland. Or at least they were until today. Today is the 1st of April 1974, and it's no April Fool's joke that the county of Cumberland no longer exists. Cumberland people have woken up this morning to find they no longer have a county. Instead of Cumberland, which is one of the oldest counties stretching back hundreds and hundreds of years, we now have this. Where Cumberland used to be, there's now Cumbria. You'll notice there's no Westmoreland anymore. That's disappeared along with Cumberland, and it now forms part of Lancashire, North Yorkshire, and God knows where else. What is the world coming to? Now, a lot of Cumberland people, or people from the former county of Cumberland, are rather upset about this, but perhaps none more so than 74-year-old Whitehaven pensioner Alf Pickersgill. He's come to Workington Football Club to commit suicide. He's doing it in a rather elaborate manner, from the top of a ladder into a child's paddling pool. But there's a crowd here to wish him well. No doubt they all feel as strongly as he does, but lack the balls to go through with it. Alf certainly doesn't.
Symbols. We're all familiar with them. There are shortcuts to vital information. That's why, to familiarize you with the movie rating symbols which will be used by this theater, we present the following guide for parents and young people. It is designed to inform parents about the suitability of movie content for viewing by their children. G, all ages admitted, general audiences. GP, all ages admitted.
Safe against it.
The House on Haunted Hill.
Nutritious.
It's a taste delight. It's so munchy.
Crisp and crunchy.
You'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter drenched buttercup popcorn at its best. Served in a king-size cup. It beats all the rest.
What's your pleasure, sir or madam, and all you kiddies too? Sandwiches, freshly made from quality ingredients. Soft drinks, cool, tangy, and refreshing. A hot dog? There you are, tender, juicy, done to a turn with some fixings.
Cold drink. A treat and a treatment.
Hi. You hungry? Looking for a tempting treat? Hold on till I absorb some heat. Some added tang might please you too. I'll slide into an oven-fresh bun, and I'm ready for your eating fun.
Why don't you try a juicy good hot dog? Mmm, delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? My name is Abdul. I am wanting to tell you the story of my success. It all began when I was a little boy. My mother said to me, "Don't bug my son. Go out and buy a corner shop. And this is the one. Everything is free. good day.